Okay. Okay. Is everybody Indonesian, or are there any other different nationalities here? No? Let's see. Okay, good. Okay, shall I just start with the, okay, there's someone from Philippines. Welcome. Wait. Wait a second. Okay, so Mutia, are you there?
I hear.
Okay, could you share the Google form link for the attendees? Okay, for everyone, okay, there's a link for the attendees form. So I would appreciate if you could fill in the form, and then I will also share the movie, and then I will start the presentations after. Okay. Okay. I'll start sharing. Well, anyway, I will have to introduce myself first. Welcome to Utrecht University, the breakout room. I'm Ervina, the representative of Utrecht University in Indonesia. So if you have any questions, since you're here in Southeast Asia, if you have any questions regarding the programs, regarding the admission, the applications, you can always contact me. As soon as I get the data from you guys, I will share my contact so you can contact me if you have any questions later on. But if you have any questions right now, then you can just write down on the chat, and I will try to answer all the questions after the presentations. Okay? Okay. Oh, 1 second. Okay, I will share the, one sec. I will share the film. Okay. Okay. Can anyone see this? Can you all see the film? So this film is short film. Okay. Okay, so this is the presentations. You've been seeing the film. Anyone can tell me what do you think about Utrecht? Is it a big city or a small city? Anyone? Hello? Okay. Okay, so Utrecht is considered as a big city. It is actually the fourth biggest city in the Netherlands. As you can see, there are around 340,000 inhabitants with the 60,000 students studying in Utrecht. And it is located, well, the students are not all of them in Utrecht University because there are other institutions also located in Utrecht. So Utrecht itself is located in the center of the Netherlands. So it has the most important railway hub also. So from Utrecht, you can go anywhere very easily. So like to Amsterdam is not that far. It's around 25 to 30 minutes by train, and to Rotterdam, and also to other city of other countries like Paris, Poland. All the trains will be starting from Utrecht also. So it's very convenient for you to travel anywhere around the country, around the Netherlands, also to the neighboring country. So I think you've heard Nufik Neso explaining that bicycle is the most important transportations in the Netherlands. Yes, we have millions of bicycles around the Netherlands, but even in Utrecht, it's also 1 million bicycles are there. If you can ride a bike, you don't have to worry that it will be difficult to ride a bike in the city. It's very different from Jakarta, actually. So they have their own bicycle paths. So it's very easy. It's very safe and convenient also for the bikers. But if you don't ride a bike yet, you still have time to learn to ride a bike. But if you don't want to, don't worry. Their transportations are very, very good and very convenient. They have buses, they have trams, so you can easily commute to in the center, in the city. So it's easy for the transportations. You don't have to worry at all. And it's a big city, so you, of course, it's not only a small center, a small centrum, or it's nothing. It's very different. Maybe those of you are living in Indonesia, it's very different. Even if the small city in the Netherlands, they still have lots of entertainment, of course. Well, even you are a student, you need to balance yourself, not only study every day, you still have to do the me time. Of course, if you like to go to cafe, restaurants, or bars, there are 172 bars around the city area. So well, you can do anything you like in Utrecht. Okay, so these are the pictures. Well, it's the city center of Utrecht, and this is the famous one. This is the Utrecht is famous for the canal side cellars. So Utrecht is more than this, but this is the famous part of Utrecht. I personally love Utrecht so much, not only because of the cellars, but the whole city is really beautiful, I would say. Okay, so about the Utrecht University, basically Utrecht University is one of the 13 research universities in the Netherlands, and it is founded in 1636, so it is old, but apparently it's not the oldest university in the Netherlands. So we have the other institutions that is the oldest, but it is already old enough to be a research university. So we have 7 faculties. It's quite big university actually. So we have 7 faculties and 2 university colleges, which is 4 bachelor programs. So it's the university colleges is part of the Utrecht University itself, okay? And we have many bachelor programs and master programs, but we only have 12 the English taught bachelor programs and around hundreds of master programs which is taught in English. So you can, even if you speak Dutch and then you want to take the Dutch course, that's also welcome. It's fine. But if you want to do the master programs in English or bachelor program in English, so we have limited programs. Okay, and within the university, we have in total 31,000 students, maybe now more. With the 20,000 bachelor students and 11,000 master students. And within the 31,000, we have 2,500 are international students from 107 nationalities. So it's really many students from around the world. So you're not only being friends with the Dutch, but also other students from around the world. Okay. We are ranked in the, well, according to Shanghai ranking, this one is 2020, the one that I showed you. So we are on the #1 in the Netherlands and 15 in Europe, and 52 in the worldwide. Those are the 2020. But this year in the 2021, according to 2021, we are still remaining the #1 for the Netherlands and 15 also in Europe and 50 in worldwide. So we're getting better. Every year we're changing, we're hoping that we will get better. So our campus are scattered. We have 3 locations in Utrecht itself, and one is in the other city outside Utrecht. It's in the Middelburg. So it's in the south of the Netherlands. And this one in the Middelburg is only for one of the university college. And the other 3, they have Janskerkhof, which is the city center. And then there's a international campus is also for the college, university college. Meanwhile, the biggest one is the one in the science park. So most of the programs are in the science park. So these are the city center, and this is the pictures. And yeah, this is part of there's a Utrecht Science Park, and that is the building of the library. So it's very big. It's beautiful. So, and yeah, so that's the Middelburg. The one in the corner is for the University College. Okay. So I'm not sure if there are anyone from the looking for the bachelor, but these are the 12 programs that we offer in English. So the bachelor programs in Utrecht University is the length of study is 3 years because it's research university. So for the bachelor programs, it takes only 3 years to get the BSc or BA. Okay. Okay, so we have, if you're looking for international business administration's bachelor programs, we don't have it, but we do have economics and business economics, and the other subjects. So these are the 12 bachelor programs in English. Okay, and we have a lot more in the master program. So it wouldn't fit if I put all the hundreds master programs in this slide. So I only put the fields of the master programs. So there are sustainability, law, economics, and governance. So you can always look at in the website which programs that is suitable. So, but these are the fields that is offered in Utrecht University. So some programs are 1 year. So normally those are which is taught programs. The study is only 1 year. But for the science subjects and or research master programs are normally 2 years to study. Okay. Okay, for the whole programs, you can always check on the websites. Utrecht Summer School, it is not common for European institutions to have summer school programs, but somehow Utrecht has the largest academic summer school in Europe. We have over 200 courses from arts or health, economics, many programs, and the languages. So, and most of them are provided by Utrecht University staff. So if you want to know, maybe you are now in the second year of the university or a third year, and you wanted to know if it will fit you to study in the Netherlands, if Utrecht is the best fit university for you, then doing the joining the summer school will be a good idea. Actually, it's really nice. Well, summer in the Netherlands sometimes is not that hot, but sometimes it's can be very hot as well. But you can always try to explore yourself during the summer. Okay, so education in Utrecht University, we have students have freedom to explore anything that would be a benefit for you. You have freedom to express your whatever in your mind. You can share your ideas, and we have our study is combination between the seminars, tutorials, and lectures. There are small lecture rooms, and there are also the big lectures. During this pandemic, now that we're starting with the new normal, we're starting with the class. So students are now coming to the university and start with the classes as in the previous years we've always done before the pandemic, but only if there are big lectures, then the student will do it online. Okay, but others can still go into the campus and take the class. And if you have any problems, if you need to talk to the professors, they are very welcome, and you can always ask them. And by coming to their room, of course, you need to make an appointment because they have a busy schedule sometimes. And as you see, we have more than 107 nationalities. Of course, we have international classrooms. So within the classroom is not only Dutch or only European students, but there are more. For the bachelor programs, during the 3 years programs, there are internships that is optional. Of course, then you can do it, or you can also do the study abroad or exchange. But you are welcome to do the internship. So internship is part of the programs in the university. Also, as international students, we always have a problem sometimes with the languages, with the culture, or maybe because you have family here, and then there's something going on with the family, so it is distract with your study. But there are services for you guys to share. There are student psychologists, there are study advisors that they're open for you to give you the answers whatever you have to ask. Also, that's normally every year or twice a year, the university is arranging an orientation days. Now it's online, so you can also join the orientation days, and I can share it with you if you put your detailed contact. I will share every time we have orientation days, so you can also join them and see what's the programs look like, what the study in the Utrecht universities look like, so you can join that and explore yourself to get to see the if it's fit to you. Okay, so my experience being a student in the Netherlands was very busy, but somehow, yes, of course, as a student, we need to study a lot and then do lots of research, to the papers, but somehow we need to rest sometimes, and we need to explore more, and we need to have the me time. There, you can always join the student organizations, because in Utrecht we have lots of clubs, lots of organizations that you can always join. And there's also, as an international student, there are also international associations that you could be a member of. Like for Indonesian students, there is PPI, Persatuan Pelajar Indonesia, that you can always be a member. You can active there and just follow their activities. They're very active. And if you like to do sports, there are sports center that you can always be a member. So just explore everything while you're studying in Utrecht. Okay, so this is the best part. What normally is the most important part, the applications and the financial matters. So for those of you who are looking for bachelor programs, and the admission requirements is, we need the international diploma, either IB diploma, it has to be full IB diploma, or Cambridge GCE A levels with 3 subjects. And then if you have American curriculum, then we need the American high school with 4 APs subjects and grades. Good grades would be good. And there are specific courses that we require mathematics. Those who are thinking of going for economics and PPE, then we need mathematics as one of the subjects that you study in during your high school. Okay, so if you're Indonesian, it is not possible to apply if you only have the high school national diploma. So if you only have ijazah SMA, so it is not possible to directly apply to Utrecht University. But if you have international diploma, of course, you can directly apply to Utrecht. And some subjects are actually using the selection procedure. So the application deadlines will be earlier. So you should check on the application deadlines. We also require the English language requirements. There is normally, but if you have the IB or A level and American high school diploma, then you are exempted from the IELTS or TOEFL, English proficiency test. Okay, but you have to inform me to be able to continue that you are exempted. Okay. Okay, these are for the master program admission requirements. So whatever you choose, you have to be related, your bachelor degree has to be related to the programs that you intended to apply. Okay, so if you are thinking of applying in economics, then yes, you need to have a bachelor degree in the related field, which is then economics or finance or anything. But if you have science if you're graduated from science subjects or engineering, it is most likely difficult to be to get accepted into the master program, which is not related, which is, yeah, okay. So it has to be related. Your English language, we need the IELTS or TOEFL, IPT. Well, that depends on the program. Some normally we need 6.5 with the minimum sub score 6, and some programs might ask for 7, minimum sub score 6, but writing 6.5. So it really depends on the program. So you need to check on each program's requirements. Next thing is CV. You need to prepare your CV, so updated CV. If you're confused how to write CV, what should I put in the CV, you can always check the Europass CV. So you can start from there as well. We need motivation letter, motivation statements, and 2 letter of recommendations from the academic. So if you want to submit the one from, if you have a working experience and then you want to submit the recommendation letter from your work, from the company, yes, you can, but we need also another one from the academics. Okay, writing samples. Some programs are required to writing samples, so not all of them. You also need to check from the which program are you intended to apply. So yes, the writing sample would be the bachelor thesis or any papers that you've done during your bachelor programs. Okay, non-EU students is the April 1st, but if you have European passports, if you are a European citizens, then it is much longer. We need the document submitted before June 1st. Okay. This is the step-by-step to apply to the university. First of all, the most important thing, you need to apply through StudyLink. And one second. Oh, wait. Okay, you need to apply through StudyLink, and then afterwards you get the notification email from the university to upload the documents into Osiris and upload all the documents. If you still have some documents that's not ready yet, like IELTS, maybe you haven't done it, then you can always submit anything else yet, but you can submit the IELTS later. Then once the document submitted, you will be asked to pay the application fee online. It's around €100. So it's not only for one. If you're applying more than one programs, then you still need to pay only €100. Okay, so it's for the university. Once everything is completed, the payment has been done, then the university will start to process your applications. It takes around 4 to 6 weeks to get the answer from the university, and then you will get the offer. Once you get the offer, and then you're thinking, okay, I'm going to Utrecht, then you will be asked to send the hard copies of the certified documents. So normally it's the diploma, has to be translated, into English, and also the transcripts that has to be sent, the hard copies to the Utrecht University. Okay, so there's you can send the English later before 1st of June. Okay, but if you're thinking of to apply for the scholarships, then the deadline will be different. Okay, you need to finish everything. You have to be for student, like for example, they will ask for the unconditional offer. So that means you don't have anything else that you miss. So it has to be unconditional. Okay, so once you on the step 4, after you get the offer, it's normally only the conditional offer. Once they get the certified copies, then you get the unconditional offer. Okay, so you have to check both deadlines. Okay, these are the deadlines, application deadlines for the bachelors. Mostly are 1st of April, but if the programs is in a numerous fixes, it has selected programs, then the deadlines will be earlier on the 15th of January. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So these are the tuition fees for the bachelor and master programs. It's around 10,000 to 23,000 euro per year, actually. But these are from 2020, but maybe and for the 2022 will be different, but it won't be that much, I think. So for the master programs is about that 17,000 euros to 26,000 euro per year. So it really depends on the programs that you're applying for. Okay. And so other expenses, but if you're for the visa, we need the living cost to be ready is about 12,000 euro per year. Okay, so so the living cost and plus the tuition fee that you need to prepare if you want to study in the in Utrecht University. Okay, if you're thinking of having to work during your study in Utrecht, for the non-EU students, of course, we can work for 16 hours per week and full-time during the summer break. But during your study time, there is only 16 hours. You cannot be more than 16 hours, then you will get the problem for you and also for the company that hired you. Okay. But I would suggest you to wait until you're settled, then you can work, because studying in the Netherlands is a bit hard, actually. Yeah, you need to settle first, try to adjust with the system. Then if you think you're okay, then you can always start working. Okay. So housing is very tricky also, not only for Utrecht, but also for the whole Netherlands, because it's quite difficult. But the good things, as international students, university has a reserved accommodation for international students. But of course, it's not that many. So it's first come, first serve. If you're So you have to think earlier. I mean, when the university is already sending out the information about housing, then you should start thinking whether you're coming to your university or not. If you're thinking, okay, I'm going to the university, I'm going to study there. So once the housing registrations open, you have to start. Otherwise, if you're late, then it will be difficult, very difficult to get the accommodations. although it is reserved for the international students, still it's not that much to accommodate everybody. So first come, first serve. Okay, so normally it's around 400 to 800 per month for the rent. Okay, so if you're thinking of, oh, I need to get something that is cheaper, around the 400, my budget is only 400 or 450, then of course you need to be as fast as possible to apply, to register for the housing. Okay. If you're thinking of to work in the Netherlands even after your study, of course you need to know Dutch, the language. Well, if you're thinking, no, I think I'm going home, I have family here, I have to go back to Indonesia. It's not, well, it's your option. It will be good if you know a little bit about Dutch, but it is more important for you to excel in English, because that's the language that you're going to use for the whole study. That's the important things. You need to know the good writing in English, the good presentation in English, the good speaking in English. Okay, but it will be also good if you know the Dutch language. So these are well, things that you can get. I mean, if you're there already, you can join the ESN Utrecht or ENV to learn the Dutch, to learn the program, the language. Okay. Or start with Duolingo as well. That's also fine. Well, if you need more informations, there are easily to find in the websites, of course, or if you need to talk with the students, there are buddies that you can also chat, and you can also contact me if you need more information regarding the programs and the admissions. Okay, so we are on all the social media, so you can always join them. So that's it. Do you have any questions right now? Oh. Okay.
There are some questions from chat.
Okay.
From Angga, Miss.
Scholarships. Okay, wait, I have to climb up. Okay, it's a small city. Yes, it is small comparing to Jakarta, of course, yeah. Okay, which one is the first one? Is there a PhD program? Because there is no choice for. Yes, there is PhD program, but we don't really inform about PhD here, because the PhD program is different. The application is very different. You need to get the, I think Amy has informed you in the previous presentations. For PhD, you need to find a job in the university. So it's different from the bachelor or master programs. Okay, once you get a job and then you apply, just like you find a job here and there. I mean, find a job. If you're lucky, if you get, if they're interested, then yeah, you get the job, and then you get to do the research, and then that's it. But so the application is different. So that's why I didn't give any presentations on that, but you can always check on the website, okay, regarding the PhD. Okay, so bachelor program for law. No, we don't have it only law bachelor program, but you can do in the liberal arts and science programs in the University College. So you can choose any subjects that suits you, that you want to explore, and one of them would be law. And then you go for a master in the specific law program. Okay. Waalaikumsalam. I don't think you asked me this. Okay. How to contact supervisor? You should check on the websites, Utrecht University, to find the contacts for the supervisor for the PhD. Okay. Any scholarships for PPE? There are, but not that many. But I'm not really sure. I need to double check on the scholarships. But it is not normal for the research university to give the scholarships for the bachelor. So normally the scholarships offered are only for the master programs. Okay, but I can check it for you for the scholarships for the PPE. I'm not sure for the PPE though. Maybe for the university college, yes, they normally have, but PPE, I don't think they have it. Okay. What kind of job should I get? What do you mean, Francisca? Okay. FIDA, if you're still not getting the bachelor certificate that I have that. Okay. If you apply in October, you can always apply with the graduation statement, graduation letter first. Okay. You apply on that, submit that with the transcript that you have, and also the graduation letter, and then you will get the offer letter, which will be the conditional. Once you get the conditional offer and you get the diploma, the bachelor diploma, then you can send the diploma and also the legalized copy of the diploma and also legalized copy of the transcript, the hard copy to the campus, to the university, and then you get the unconditional. Yes, the answer is yes, you can apply with the graduation letter. Okay. Rima, the summer school is for students that already. No, the summer school is for everybody who is now in the university stage. I mean, you are now on the first year and on the first year of the university, then you can already join the summer school. But if you are still in the high school, you cannot join the summer school. Okay. For summer school, is Utrecht prepare the accommodations? Yes. Also, the summer school also prepare for the accommodations. Okay. I'm okay. Is there a sociology program for contemporary social problem? I don't know it by heart about all the master programs because there are so many. I can check it for you. I will write it down and then I will check it for you. Okay, I will see. And I will get back to you anyway. But you can also check it yourself through the websites. But your unique questions, you can also contact me at. Okay, so here is my email. Okay. Okay. Anime program. I don't think we have anime program in the bachelor. Okay. Major data analytics. That should be. I think there is data analytics in Utrecht as well. Okay. I cannot remember all the programs by heart, but I can also check it for you. If you can also send me emails on it. Okay, there is one question. First thing, must prepare for the master degree. Okay. Okay, for the university accreditations, I'm not sure. I think yeah, we need to be the university need to be accredited A, I think, but that's NASO would somehow NASO could explain them if your university is a good university, even though it's not accredited A. Okay, so if you want to apply, just apply. Just don't mind about the university that you're where you're from. Okay, and what is oh well for Elizabeth? What's the first questions? You can always ask in Bahasa Indonesia. Okay. Yes, we do have communications study in Utrecht for Muhammad Barnett. Yeah, for the bachelor program, we do have communication, so you can apply if you want. Is there any requirement for the students who want to study in Utrecht to undergo quarantine? Yes, right now we do have to for students who are coming to the Netherlands, we have to quarantine for 5 days, and then you can join the program. But it's getting better in the Netherlands now, so hopefully next year the quarantine will be lifted up. Okay, so for now it's yes, we do have quarantine procedure for 5 days, but it's not that you need to be in the designated the assigned hotel, or the quarantine can be done in the accommodation that's all you already have. So it's not in a assigned hotel or anything like the one in Indonesia or UK. So it's different. It's easier and cheaper. Okay, you are from D4. So you're actually Andina. So you are actually from the vocational but the bachelor programs comparison. It's a bit tricky, but normally we only accept from the bachelor from the research university also. Okay, so not the one from the vocational, but you can always try. Well, I can check if you want for the D4, but normally it's a bit difficult. Okay, Susan, is it provide housing? Yes, the university reserve housing for all international students, so both for bachelor and also master, but then also that the student has to register as soon as possible. Okay, otherwise you have to find the accommodation yourself, then it will be very difficult. I wouldn't recommend that. How much usually the living cost? The living cost in Utrecht, it's probably a bit higher because it's considered as a big city. It's around 900 to 1,000 per month for the living cost. So that's include accommodations. Hopefully you get the 400 one, and also meals is normally around 300 per month. Yeah, you cooking yourself, but if you have to go to the restaurant, you go to cafe, then it will be more expensive. Okay, yeah, the housing is around 400 to 800. Okay, is there anyone that anyone would ask? Okay, has anyone fill in the form? Okay, if you have, are we still on time, Mutia, or? Yeah.
Sir, the time is using up, Miss. I think this is finished.
Now it's finished? Okay. Okay. So thank you anyway for joining us, joining our webinar. So we will send you, if you already fill out the forms, I will contact you. If you have any other questions, you can always email me, and hopefully I will answer everything. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Miss Ervina.
Thank you. Thank you, Mutia. Bye.
Thank you so much.